The rain hammered the windshield like it had a personal grudge, turning the Seattle streets into a blurry mess of neon and regret. I slammed the car door behind me, my sneakers squelching on the driveway as I dashed toward the craftsman house that screamed old money and fresh grief. Little did I know, stepping over that threshold would crack open my carefully guarded heart wider than the storm outside ever could. I'd answered the ad on a whim, desperate for cash after my graphic design gigs dried up post-graduation. Reliable sitter needed for energetic 8-year-old boy. Evenings and weekends. Must love chaos. It paid better than slinging lattes, and honestly, kids were easier than judgmental dates on apps that ghosted you for being too out too soon. My name's Alex Rivera, 25, gay as a rainbow flag in June, and currently crashing on my sister's couch in Capitol Hill while pretending adulthood wasn't a scam. The door swung open before I could knock, revealing a kid with wild curls and a gap-toothed grin clutching a soccer ball like a shield. "You're late," he accused, but his eyes sparkled with mischief, not malice. Behind him loomed Jordan Hale, the uncle/guardian from the email exchange, tall, broad-shouldered, with a jawline that could cut glass and storm-cloud gray eyes that pinned me in place. He was in a faded band tee and jeans that hugged just right, looking every bit the exhausted rock star Dad the photo hadn't prepared me for. "Sorry," I muttered, shaking water from my hair like a drowned puppy. "Traffic's a beast in this weather." Jordan's lips twitched, almost a smile. "Timmy, give the guy a break. Alex, right? Come on in before you flood the foyer." His voice was low, gravelly, like he'd smoked one too many cigarettes after too many sleepless nights. I followed them inside, the warmth of the house wrapping around me like an unwanted hug. Polished wood floors, framed photos of a smiling woman who must have been Timmy's mom, and the faint scent of pine cleaner masking something sharper, like loss. That first night set the tone. Timmy dragged me into a backyard battle with plastic swords, rain be damned, while Jordan watched from the kitchen window, nursing a coffee that smelled stronger than my resolve to keep this professional. "You're good with him," Jordan said later, as I wiped mud from my jeans and Timmy crashed on the couch mid-cartoon. "Most people bail after the first mudslide." I shrugged, heat creeping up my neck. "Kids are honest. They don't fake it. Unlike adults," I didn't add. Our eyes locked a beat too long, and I swear the air hummed. But then Timmy snorted awake, demanding popcorn, and the moment shattered. Over the next week, it became routine, me arriving at 6, Jordan heading out to whatever mystery job kept this house afloat. "Something in tech consulting," he said vaguely. Timmy and I built forts from couch cushions, decoded secret messages in his comic books, and once, under a rare blue sky, kicked that soccer ball until my thighs burned. Jordan would return around 10, tie loosened, shoulders slumped, but always with a quiet, "Thanks, Alex," that lingered like a touch. One evening, as I tucked Timmy in, his room an explosion of dinosaur posters and glow-in-the-dark stars, Jordan appeared in the doorway, sleeves rolled up to reveal forearms dusted with dark hair. "Storytime pro, huh?" he teased, leaning against the frame. Timmy giggled. "Alex does the voices better than you, Uncle Jay." Jordan feigned offense, clutching his chest, betrayed by my own blood. But his gaze slid to me, soft and searching, and I felt exposed, like he'd peeked behind my easy smiles to the loneliness I buried under freelance deadlines and late-night scrolls through Grindr profiles that never stuck. As I gathered my bag, he followed me downstairs. "Hey, want a beer? Least I can do for surviving the dinosaur phase." I hesitated. Boundaries, Alex, boundaries, but the fridge hummed invitingly, and his eyes held no expectations, just fatigue and a flicker of something warmer. "Sure, one won't kill me." We settled on the back porch, the city lights twinkling below like distant promises. He cracked open bottles, clinking mine with a nod. "To chaos tamers." The beer was cold, bitter, perfect. We talked. Easy stuff at first. Timmy's latest obsession with superheroes, Seattle's endless drizzle versus my California roots. But then he went quiet, staring at the skyline. His mom, my sister, she died 6 months ago. Car accident. Drunk driver. The words hung heavy, unpolished. "I'm sorry," I whispered, the inadequacy stinging. That's brutal." He nodded, jaw tight. Custody fight was a nightmare. Her ex is a piece of work, but Timmy's mine now. Legally, anyway. A pause, then softer. You're a lifesaver, Alex. Really? Our knees brushed under the table. Accidental, electric. I pulled back too fast, heart hammering. Was it the beer, or the way his vulnerability cracked me open? Just doing my job, I said lightly, but my voice betrayed me, husky. He searched my face, then looked away. Yeah, job. The silence stretched, charged, until Timmy's distant snore filtered through the screen door. I stood abruptly. Gotta head out. Early pitch tomorrow. Jordan rose too, closer than necessary. Drive safe. And, thanks for listening. Our hands grazed as I took my keys. Fireworks or imagination. I bolted, rain-slick streets blurring again, but this time from the storm inside me. Nights blurred into weeks. Timmy started calling me Alex the Awesome, and Jordan's texts evolved from "see you at 6" to Timmy's asking for that pirate story again. You're magic. I told myself it was harmless flirtation in my head, but my dreams said otherwise. Jordan's laugh echoing in sun-dappled parks, his hand steady on my back. Then came the barbecue invite. Casual thing with friends, his email read. Timmy insists. No pressure. Pressure? My closet was still half in, half out after a bad breakup with a guy who'd bailed when his bros started side-eyeing us. But Timmy's puppy dog email attachment, a crayon drawing of us three as pirates, sealed it. The backyard buzzed, string lights, grill smoke, laughter cutting through the humid July air. Jordan manned the tongs, apron tied low on his hips, while Timmy darted between legs like a heat-seeking missile. I stuck to the edges at first, nursing a soda, nodding at introductions. This is Alex, Timmy's wizard sitter, Jordan said to a cluster of guys in polos, his hand light on my shoulder. Lingered too long. One of them, Mark, tall, blonde, ex-military vibe, clapped my back. Heard you're keeping the fort standing. Jordan's been a zombie without help. Team effort. I quipped, but my skin tingled where Jordan's touch had been. As dusk fell, the group thinned, stories flowing freer with each round. Jordan settled beside me on the porch swing, thigh pressing mine, heat seeping through denim. Glad you came, he murmured, breath warm on my ear. Me too. Our eyes met, and there it was again, that pull, magnetic, terrifying. Timmy barreled over then, demanding esmores, shattering the spell. But as I roasted marshmallows, skewer steady in Jordan's borrowed tongs, Mark sidled up. So, Alex, you seeing anyone? Guy like you must have options. The question landed like a grenade. Jordan stiffened beside me, casual sip of beer turning tense. I forced a laugh. Nah, flying solo. Freelance life's a jealous mistress. Mark grinned, oblivious. Good. Jordan here's been off the market too long. Deserves a win. Jordan choked on his drink, coughing. Mark, shut it. But the seed was planted. Later, as I helped stack chairs, Jordan cornered me by the garage. Ignore him. He's got zero filter. It's cool. I lied, pulse racing. But, are you? Off the market. His eyes darkened, step closing the gap. Haven't been with anyone since. Well, before. Complicated. A beat. You? Same. Honesty slipped out, raw? Scared mostly. He reached out, thumb brushing my jaw, soft, deliberate. Me too. Fireworks exploded overhead, 4th of July stragglers, and his lips crashed into mine, tasting of beer and smoke and desperate want. It was brief, searing, world-tilting. Then Timmy's voice called from the house, and we sprang apart, guilty teenagers. Shit. Jordan breathed, forehead to mine. Alex, not here. I gasped, backing away. Not like this. He nodded, wrecked. Tomorrow. Talk. I fled to my car, lips buzzing, heart in freefall. What had I done? What were we doing? The next day, silence. No text. I showed up at 6, stomach knotted, but Jordan was already home early, pacing the kitchen. Timmy was at a play date, strategic or cowardice. We need to talk, he said, voice steady but eyes stormy. I nodded, dropping my bag. About last night. Was that a mistake? He crossed his arms, defensive. No. Firm. But Timmy, your life. My mess of a career. It's complicated, he finished, echoing me. Yeah, but I haven't stopped thinking about it. About you. Relief flooded me, sharp. Me neither. He stepped closer, hands framing my face. This kiss was slower, exploratory, tongues tentative, bodies aligning like puzzle pieces. When we broke, gasping, he whispered, "Stay tonight. Please." I did. Not for more than whispered confessions on the couch, his sister's death unraveling him, my fear of rejection from a family that loved me, but whispered prayers for normalcy. We talked until dawn, fingers laced, the world outside forgotten. But dawn brought reality. Timmy burst in at 7, oblivious, demanding pancakes. Jordan flipped them with a grin that lit the room, and I stirred batter, domestic bliss wrapping us tight. For a week, it was stolen moments, his hand on my knee during movie nights, texts laced with innuendo that made me blush at stoplights. Then the bomb dropped. Mark called Jordan during dinner. Timmy out, us tangled on the rug sharing takeout. "Hey man, heads up. Timmy's dad, your brother-in-law, he's filing for custody again. Says the kid needs a stable environment. Saw your ad for a sitter, thinks you're shirking." Jordan's face drained. That bastard. He abandoned her when she got sick. I squeezed his hand. "We'll fight it." He pulled away, pacing. "You don't get it, Alex. If this goes south, I lose everything. And us. We're barely started." The us hung fragile. "I'm in," I said softly. "All the way." But doubt crept in that night, as he tossed beside me on the guest bed we'd claimed. Was I enough? Or just the convenient distraction? The custody hearing loomed 2 weeks out, turning our bubble brittle. Jordan buried himself in lawyer calls, coming home hollow-eyed. Timmy sensed it, clinging tighter, his games turning fierce. I stepped up, school runs, bedtime battles, earning Jordan's grateful kisses that tasted like goodbye. One afternoon, prepping dinner, my phone buzzed. An email from a dream client, a full-time design gig in Portland. 3 hours away. Salary to die for. "Alex, this could change everything," my sister texted when I called her. But everything for who? I deleted the reply draft, choosing Jordan's smile over ambition's lure. That choice bit back at the neighborhood block party. Jordan's friends circled, beers in hand, while Timmy chased fireflies. Mark pulled me aside, buzzed and blunt. "Look, you're great with the kid. But Jordan? He's straight as they come, man. Widower vibes, sure, but I knew him in college. Chicks only." My blood iced. "What?" He shrugged. "Just saying. Don't get hurt. He's grieving, not. You know." I laughed it off, throat tight, but the seed rooted deep. That night, as Jordan reached for me in the dark, I stiffened. "Wait, are you? Bi? Or was Mark right?" He froze, light flicking on. "Mark? What the hell did he say?" "Thinks you're straight. Experimenting, or whatever." Jordan's face twisted, anger hurt. College was a lifetime ago. I dated women then because that's what we did. Small town, family pressure. But after Sarah, my sister, died, I stopped pretending. Dated a guy last year. Briefly. It ended bad. He raked hands through his hair. "I'm gay, Alex. Fully. But I didn't want to scare you off." Relief warred with fury. "Scare me? Or hide me?" "It's not like that." He stood, voice rising. "This, us, it's the first real thing since everything fell apart. I was protecting Timmy. Protecting you from the mess. By lying." The word slashed, unfair but true. "I wasn't shit." He deflated, sitting heavy. "I'm sorry. I just want this." Me too, but trust fractured like glass underfoot. I left that night, crashing at my sister's, the space between us echoing louder than any fight. Days dragged. I kept the job for Timmy's sake, arrivals stiff, departures quicker. Jordan tried, flowers on the counter, notes in my lunch bag, but the chill lingered. Then the hearing date hit, Jordan testifying in a stuffy courthouse, me in the back row with Timmy coloring on my lap. The ex, slick suit, fake tears, painted Jordan as unstable, overworked, relying on strangers for childcare. My name flashed on a slide. Alex Rivera, temporary sitter. Temporary. Like us? Jordan's lawyer countered. Stability, love, my affidavits swearing to the routine we'd built. But the judge reserved decision, and we spilled out into gray rain, Timmy wailing as Jordan held him tight. In the car, silence thick. "You were amazing up there," I said finally, reaching across the console. He gripped my hand, knuckles white. Couldn't have without you. That night, post-bedtime, he poured wine, rare for us. I fucked up, hiding who I am. But I'm done. If we do this, it's out. Proud. My chest ached, hope flickering. I want that. Us. We kissed then, reconciliation slow burn, bodies remembering what words forgot. But as we lay tangled, his phone lit. A text from Mark. Heard about court. You okay? By the way, that sitter. Hot, right? Ever think about? Jordan deleted it unread, but the damage lingered. Friends like that? Family whispers? The world wasn't kind to men like us building from ashes. Summer waned, leaves turning gold as the judge ruled. Jordan kept custody, with supervised visits for the ex-relief party at the house. Small, safe circle minus Mark. Laughter flowed, Timmy crowned king with a paper crown, Jordan's arm around my waist in full view. No hiding. But surprises lurked. A week later, unpacking old boxes for Timmy's room redo, Jordan unearthed letters, his sister's, to him. If anything happens, tell Timmy I loved him fierce. And you, Jay, find your truth. Love without fear. Tears streaked his face as he read aloud, me holding him. She knew, he whispered, about me. That vulnerability bonded us deeper, nights turning to shared dreams. Me designing his home office, him coaching Timmy's soccer with me cheering sideline. Fall brought my Portland offer again, persistent recruiter. I confessed over pumpkin pie, Timmy asleep upstairs. It's a chance, but leaving you? Us? No. Jordan's eyes shone. Go for it. We'll make it work. Weekends, visits. I'm not going anywhere. Selfless, but it stung. Was distance the test? Black Friday sales masked my drive south for the interview. Nailed it. Start date January. Jordan surprised me at the hotel, Timmy in tow with balloons. Proud of you, he said, kissing me senseless while Timmy raided the minibar for nuts. But en route home, disaster. Swerving truck on I-5, spin out into the median. Scrapes, no brakes, but the rental totaled. Jordan arrived frantic, scooping me from the ER waiting room. Don't you dare scare me like that. In the quiet aftermath, nursing bruises on his couch, truth spilled. I almost said no to Portland. For you. He cupped my face. Don't. We build together, not apart. Winter blanketed Seattle in frost, my move looming like a guillotine. Holiday lights twinkled as we decorated. Timmy stringing popcorn, Jordan stealing kisses under mistletoe. New Year's Eve, countdown ticking, he dropped to one knee. Not proposal, but promise. Be mine. Officially. Portland or here, I follow. Tears blurred fireworks on TV. Yes. But drama peaked at the office party. Jordan's firm bash. Me as +1, out and proud. Colleagues toasted, but his boss cornered us. Great work ethic, Jordan. But family man image? This, nod to me, might complicate promotions. Homophobia veiled as concern. Jordan's fist clenched. My family is right here. Take it or leave it. We left early, storming to the car. Fuck them, he growled, but hurt etched deep. I pulled him close. We'll find better. Together. Spring bloomed with my relocation. Bittersweet goodbyes. Timmy's tear-streaked, bare hugs. Jordan drove the U-Haul, Timmy's shotgun, turning the 5-hour trek into adventure stops, diners, roadside dinosaurs. Portland welcomed with rain-slick charm, my apartment of blank canvas, Jordan and Timmy filled with chaos and color. Weekends flipped, them visiting, us hiking Multnomah Falls, hands linked unashamed. Yet conflict simmered. Jordan's ex escalated visits, Timmy returning withdrawn, whispering doubts. Does daddy want me back? One ugly exchange, ex sneering at Jordan's lifestyle choice in front of the kid, pushed Jordan to restraining order threats. I mediated playdates, drawing Timmy out with art therapy sketches that revealed his fears, stick figures of us three, hearts cracking. Climax hit Memorial Day. Ex's surprise drop-off, drunk and raging. You're turning him queer, he bellowed, lunging. Jordan shielded Timmy, fist flying, crack of bone, sirens wailing. Court again, this time assault charges. I testified, voice steady. Jordan's the father Timmy needs. Loving, present. Judge sided with us. Ex's rights suspended. In the hallway, Jordan crushed me in a hug. Couldn't without you. Summer healed wounds. Beach trips to Cannon Beach, kites soaring, Timmy's laughter free. Jordan quit his firm, starting freelance consulting, flexible for our split life. But the ultimate twist, my promotion meant Seattle transfer option. Come home, Jordan whispered one starry night, ring box in pocket. This time, real proposal. I said yes, tears salting the sand. Timmy cheered, family forever. Our wedding was small, backyard vows under oak trees, friends true, family bridging gaps. My sister walked me down the aisle, Jordan's eyes promising eternity. Years later, reflecting on that rainy doorstep, I know, love isn't found in ads or accidents. It's chosen, fiercely, through storms and sun. And Jordan? He fell hardest, pulling me under with him, grateful, every damn day.